G'day. A few weeks back I did a video on how to use classes and objects in Visual Basic for Visual Studio. I called it Classes and Objects 1001 in trying to keep it as basic as possible. So here we are, Visual Studio 2022, new project. I'm going to choose a console app, C#, Windows console. I'm going to choose the .NET framework. This is .NET Core. Next, console app 3. So it's using the .NET framework 4.7. Create. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a class. I'm going to call it my boolean. Open squiggly, close squigglies. And that's it. I've created a class. It's having a complaint here that it's not been used yet. So now I'm going to use my boolean. So let me come down into the main part of the program and I'll create a variable called A. So my boolean A, but I need to make it equal a new instance of my boolean. And now I can go A and access everything inside my boolean, but there's nothing there. So let's create a value. I'll just call it value. Boolean. I'll make it a boolean value. So now when I go to A, I won't see it because the value is private within the class structure here. So I can't access that until it's public. Then value. And I can make that equal to either true or false. So let's print that out. It's a console application. So let's go console write line and I will say A is and A dot value. Whoops. Right line. If I run it, the app will just start and close. So let's add console read key. Now let's try it. It's true. Because true. So let's say I want to use a word like set and reset. So I want to say to the A or my boolean, I want to say set to make it true, reset to make it false. So I can create what's called a method. Again, I'll have to make this public so I can see it. Going to return nothing. And we'll call it set. And I want value to equal true. Then I want to do another one, public, so we can see it from the outside. Void reset. And this one time value will equal to false. Okay, so when we are down here, I've said a value is equal to true, but now I can say a reset, and this will make it false. So this will come back false. Yep. So let's try something a bit different. I want to create a function that will tell me what the value is. I don't want it to tell me it's true or false. I want it to tell me whether it's in set or reset, because set is true and reset is false. I want it to return a string, tell me what it is, and then I want to be able to then choose to set it or reset it. So what I mean is public. So I'm going to have a string, so I want it to return a string, and then I want it to, so let's call it read set. So I want it to return to me what the value is and then set it. So what I wanted to do is, let's have s, string s, and then I'll say if value equals true, then s is equal to set, else s is equal to reset. Then I want it to set the value. So value is equal to true, because set is a true state. And then I want it to return s. Okay, even though this is correct, it's a little bit over the top. I don't need to say if value equals true, because if I say if value, then it's saying, well, if value is true, do it. So I can simplify that. Now down here, let's take this line, copy, paste. So if I make this here, instead of printing out the value, I say, okay, let's do read set. So I'll return the string and then set it. So let's see what goes on here. A value equals true. Then we reset it, which sets it to false. So value is false. Then I wanted to write out what A is, because it's going to be false. It's returning the string, and it's also now making it true. And then I want to run this line here, and this will come out back and it will say true. This actually returns reset. So what I'm expecting to see is this will return reset, this will return true. Let's run it. And I missed a semicolon. Here we go, let's run it. Reset, true. What we normally use is properties and setters and getters, but I just want to show you quite simply what was going on. And what I've just done is created a boolean here, made it public. I've created two methods, one to set, in other words make the value true, one to reset, make the value false. and I've created a function here that will return a string of the current value using the terms set or reset, and then in this case I've now made the value true. I could also Control C, Control V, Control V, have one here that's called reset. And this will do the same thing, but this will be false. And that's it. This is a basic, very simple way to use a class. I hope this helps you out a bit. And take care. See you next time.